Hi, welcome to Bohicaville. I'm Paul. It is Sunday, October 13th, 2013, and I just put out a video a little while ago about liberty and security, and I talked a little bit about the veterans and protesters marching in Washington, D.C., and I said there was really nothing happening between the protesters and the police, but I just found some video out there, and I'll provide the links below, that shows there was a little bit of action. I don't know whether there were any arrests or anything, but the one video depicts this grizzled old 80-something World War II veteran um, wrestling, tussling with a cop who has a baton in his hands, and the old guy's like grabbing onto the baton and trying to wrestle it out of the cop's hands like this, and the cop's dressed in his riot gear with his face shield. Um, and I thought that's pretty good that our elderly generation still has that much spunk left in them. I think that's good. Um, but I think the police presence itself is actually part of a wider plan, an ongoing plan, and that is to get us, we the people, to see how much we're willing to take. How much are we willing to take from the state? How much abuse and force from the state are we willing to endure? And I really think that they are testing that because they want to see how much force will be required to tamp all of that down. Um, by the way, I think yesterday's EBT food stamp card outage in various states was part of a test also to see how much people will take. How much are we willing to endure? And I don't want to sound like a total conspiracy theorist. I don't want to sound like one of those doomsday people. I do not believe that doomsday is upon us, just for the record. I do believe, however, that we are right now in the tail end of the American empire. Now, that doesn't mean that we're in the tail end of humanity's existence, because empires come and go. And this, I believe, is just the tail end of the American empire. Humanity will continue. It's just that the empire, after a period of time, will be based somewhere else. So, um, no, but I think they are just trying to see how much we are willing to take. Okay, how much police presence are we willing to endure? Like back in April at the Boston Marathon bombings. Now, I don't believe that was a false flag event like a lot of people do, but I do believe that the incident was used to see how much of a police state people are willing to endure, because they had the whole Boston area locked down for most of a day, and the people just took it. And I think that's what they wanted to see. You know, they wanted to see how much people are willing to take, and they used that as an excuse to do a test. Same thing with this Navy Yard shooting a few weeks ago. They used it, the incident, as a test to see how much of a police presence and how much of a police lockdown the people are willing to endure. Okay. I'm going to end this video with a bold prediction, and that prediction is that sometime in the not too distant future, we are headed for a martial law situation. I mean, I think that's where this whole thing is leading. That's what we are being prepared for. And I'm not saying that I think there is going to be martial law nationwide, um, but and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there will be martial law nationwide. But I do think somewhere between now and the end of the year 2014, there will be martial law in some part of America for some reason. Okay, it may just be in one state or one region. It may just be in Washington, D.C. It may just be in New York City. But there will be martial law declared somewhere in the United States of America before the end of 2014. Again, I'm not trying to be a doomsdayer because I don't believe we're headed for a doomsday scenario. But we are headed for the end of the American empire. That's it for me. Ciao.